Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we have to talk about the decrease in the interest rate, mortgage interest rates, that is. They have already started going down. What do you think is happening with the housing market already before the Federal Reserve announces their 0.5% rate reduction? Can it really be that much? Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because you have decisions to make. Can a bull run start happening now for homes, real estate, or is it a recession? I'm not with the recession thing. Interest rates go down, people will buy or refinance homes because payments will be lower. So either way you slice it, I don't see how homes go down in price when Federal Reserve reduces their rates. And welcome. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here because you have decisions to make. Buy assets, buy a liability such as a home, or did you buy assets that pay for the liability that's called a home? That's your first choice, or should try to be. And what else do we have to talk about? The numbers. We always like the numbers, so therefore you are not going to be listening to news. You're not going to be listening to somebody's interpretation you see online. You have to have the facts. Just like one of these facts right now that people do not understand. That will probably never happen, but I'm going to give you a perfect example of why misinformation hurts a lot of people. There are people right now that if Kamala Harris wins, they think that they're going to have to pay tax on unrealized capital gains. They left out the last part. You only pay unrealized capital gains if you have an item, such as, let's say, stocks, that are $100 million or more. Or you have $100 million of something else that you can tax. That's about it. That only applies to like less than 30,000 people in the United States, if they even implemented this. But this other nonsense about other taxes, this, that, and the other, it does not matter. You already do not pay unrealized capital gains. You pay realized capital gains when you sell your house, when you sell stock, when you sell crypto. There's a lot of things you can sell and have realized capital gains, but unrealized capital gains we do not tax at the moment. And I would doubt if both House and Senate in the United States makes that a law. Yeah, but I'd be one to say you should make it a law. Because $100 million, that's a lot of money for anybody's, let's say, 1,000 lifetimes. So again, you have to do something about wealth inequality. Let's get to it, shall we? Check out the new channel art for the SSN Nation, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I always show a few members because YouTube shows a few members over here on the right-hand side. So what I point out is you can subscribe to the channel, that's free, but some people decide to become a member and support the channel financially. Under the community tab, you will receive all kinds of information, such as the link to come into any live stream like tonight's live stream at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday night, and then Monday and Wednesday's live streams at 8:50 p.m. So you would have the link if you're a member, to come in and join me on any live stream. Also, they receive 1 or 2 videos per month specifically for them. And the link is under the community tab. And they receive special messages from me under the community tab as well. They have special emojis and a little bit more. Now, the join button over here is on the right-hand side. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's get into some of the numbers, shall we? First off, let's go here. Here is the current rate. Look at this. 30-year fixed rate, 6.53% for everybody on podcasts. 15-year fixed rate is at 5.92%. What's happening? It's not 7.5. It's not 7.9. It's not 8.3. No, ladies and gentlemen, that should tell you why certain things are happening already. 10-year fixed, 5.91%. And if you take a 5/1 ARM, do not do adjustable rate mortgages. Although, I will have to say, the odds of you taking one now and then it adjusting down is a good thing. You won't be locked in, so that might not be too bad at this point here, 6.06%. Now, I want to show you some other information because this is what people do not know. Home prices are rising slowly, and the number of homes for sale has increased by 5.8% year over year. Notice home prices and number of homes for sale and the price of homes are going up. Traditionally, if you have more supply, wouldn't prices go down? No, not if you go from 7.9 to 5.9%. People are like, wait, that's getting in range. I might be able to afford this. Buyers now have more choices. With mortgage rates around 6%, buyers also have more purchasing power. This is what happens when the rates reduce. Imagine when it gets down to 5%. Imagine when it gets down to 4%, because it will. It's going to take a while, but in that whole time, prices are going to go up. And unfortunately, the more homes are valued at now, around 442,000 is the median home price. That means that's the very middle of the amount of homes being sold, not the average, just the very middle. So if you go one step further, it's $442,900. It goes up that way. It goes by the numbers. Imagine if that's the average. And imagine if homes go up 10%, that means there'll be 500,000 be the average home. But what happens if it goes up 20%? Now you're at 540, 550, 600. You have to make over $150,000, $60,000 a year in household income and have damn near no credit or debts. All right, that just gets it started. But here is the creme de la creme, Case-Shiller Index. This is what we look at. We're investors. Home prices hit record high in June on the Standard & Poor S&P Case-Shiller Index. Do you guys understand? This was June, not July, not August. This happened in June. Prices nationally were 5.4% higher than June 2023. Do you see a trend already? There are people out here, again, saying home prices are going to crash. Everything's going to go down. We're going to be in a recession. It's very hard to be in a recession if people are buying homes or refinancing homes. That means people are having tens of thousands of dollars at their disposal one way or another, and they will deploy them as a consumer nation. So you could have a dual situation of prices going up for homes and a recession that people keep saying is going to happen. It could happen because a home is a liability, but at the same time, 70% of the population lives paycheck to paycheck. So check this out. New York saw the highest annual gain among the 20 cities. You guys know New York is some of the most expensive real estate in the country, and yet that has the most gain, with prices increasing 9% in June. Holy smokes. And followed by San Diego and Las Vegas. Las Vegas is no longer cheap, with annual increases of 8.7 and 8.5% respectively. That's damn near 10%, ladies and gentlemen. If the average home was 440,000, that means it's going to be close to 500,000 now. Clearly, that means you have to make about $150,000 a year household income and have damn near no debts. All right? How many people make that much money? Not a lot. But if you do, you're putting yourself in paycheck to paycheck range. Portland, Oregon saw just a 0.08 annual increase in June, the smallest gain of the top cities. I don't know what the top cities are unless you go to the Case-Shiller Index, but it's okay. Now, just keep in mind, there's some other things going on that you don't know about. If you're not out buying a home, then you don't know that, like, for instance, Pulte Homes, you guys saw 6% interest rate, right? 6.06% interest rate. What if you're buying a home and a builder like Pulte says, hey, you know what? Give us an extra 15 grand. Give us an extra 10 grand. You can buy your way down into a 4.78% loan. Do you guys understand? This is a difference of a few $100s per month, which ends up being thousands of dollars annually. So you have to think about this type of thought process. People are spending the 15 grand, the 10 grand to buy down their interest rate. That's very smart. Okay? Either way you do it, smart. Either wait now or wait later. Either way, you're going to be paying the extra money. If you try to wait 2 years, how much in a mortgage did you pay for 2 years? Either way, you're going to come to that same about number. So if somebody's giving you a 4.78% loan right now, I think you're probably going to take it, especially if you can put it into your loan package. So think about that as well. That will increase the value and price of homes. I'm just saying, because you have more buying power. All right. Now, the index 10 city composite rose 7.4% annually, down from 7.8% in the previous month. The 20 city composite, 6.5% higher year over year, down from 6.9% increase in May. So once again, all of this data is showing you and setting you up for a bull run stock market, real estate market. Everything else can go to hell. Why? Because the wealthy could care less about everything else. All they care about is putting their money into places that make more money for them. They can live without the furniture. They can live without anything else. So let me know what you guys think down below. I just wanted to make this short and sweet. So anybody out there that doesn't think that real estate and stocks are somehow going to all of a sudden drop, I don't know how, based on the fact that the Federal Reserve is going to decrease their federal funds rate. Let me know what you guys think, please. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why things are about to get a little bit different, a little bit tighter. Because you have to move money somewhere. You have to make more from somewhere. And there's only ways that you can do it by investing. A home can help you out, but you shouldn't use it as a liability. You should be using some asset to pay for the home. That is the first order of business. So get the assets that pay you in first. Down below in the description box, please check out some of the links. That includes stock market, that includes GeoMax ETFs, that includes a lot of things where you can have dividends coming in every month. It's buying a business to make more money every month. Either way you slice it, you got to make more money, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.